Have you ever told yourself it's too hard to lose weight? Or have you ever said, I'll never be able to look like Captain America? Well, you're not alone. I have said the same thing myself. And so today, I'm going to share with you my weight loss story and what I'm doing about it. I have struggled with my weight for most of my adult life. The first time I really had a weight scare, I was in my early 20s. It happened when I stepped on scale and it showed I was close to 200 pounds. And that was the most I had ever weighed in my life up until that point. And I felt like I was doing all right. I mean, I was bicycling every day. It was my only mode of transportation, really. So I was biking miles every day. And I was young, I was active, and yet here I was overweight. So it's the first time I had actually taken stock of how I was gaining weight, even though I was so active and everything, and so young too. So I made some minor adjustments to what I was eating, and some of the weights did start to come off. And I really didn't think about it again because I was young, I was active, and I went about my life. The next time I was a little concerned about my weight was a few years later when I was getting ready to be married. At that point, I was in college. I was beginning my studies, and I just met this beautiful young woman. I asked her to marry me, and she said yes. My father gave me his suit, the very suit that he wore on his wedding day. And because he's a little bit taller than me, I went to a tailor so that it would fit me on my wedding day. And when I got it back, it was a little tight, but it was okay. About a month later, though, when I went to put it on during my wedding day, it was tight, like uncomfortably tight, and I was uncomfortable the entire day. At that point, though, I chalked it up to stress and the tailor making the suit smaller than it should have. And so I continued on with my life. I spent hours studying, I spent hours working, and growing my family of 2 to a family of 3. I left my studies so I could support my family, and for years I took no notice of my weight. But I did notice every now and again I would need the next size up in pants. So fast forward a few years. I'm coming out of the roughest patch of my life. I'm rebuilding my life again, and that's when I really started to take notice of how I was feeling, my weight, because here I was. I've just met another beautiful young woman. And she said yes again. And when I remarried, and she would tell me how handsome I was and how attractive I was and how sexy I was, I didn't feel it. I still don't feel it. My activity levels were at an all-time low because I spent all day sitting while I worked. So back in December of 22, I set out the goal to lose weight, to get my body weight to 180 pounds. But I had no idea how to do it. When it came to writing out the plan of how I was going to reach my goal, it was yet to be determined. Okay, I was going to figure out how to do it that year. Fast forward 4 months, in April of 2023, I still did not have a plan. Our family was coming home from a hike, and my beautiful wife was remotely plugged in to First Steps to Success with Destiny Global. And they were talking about bringing on new coaches and how Carmen O'Quinn was going to teach and open her personal weight loss coaching program and certify those coaches on how to coach others. At that moment, I still had not figured out how I was going to accomplish my weight loss goal. And here was the GOAT of weight loss, the greatest of all time in not only weight loss, but weight loss coaching, because 100% of the people she has coached and followed her program have lost weight. And not just a little bit, about significant amount of weight. And here she was opening her coaching program for others to lead and coach. And when I heard that, I said, sign me up. So later that year, I became a coach with Destiny Global, with a specialty in health and fitness. Really, so that I could learn how to lose weight. And when I stepped on the scale, before that event, before I learned the coaching, I was 217 pounds. And by December, I had dropped 17 pounds and I was 200 pounds. Since that time, I've lost weight and I've gained weight. Right now, I'm sitting around 205 pounds, according to my scale. And so, but I have not been diligent with the plan. So does that mean I should just give up? The plan's not working? No, absolutely not. It just means I haven't followed the plan. So I'm going to give the plan 100%. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to follow the plan. And I'm going to invite you to join me on this journey. I hope you find inspiration in my story and my journey as I become a wellness warrior. So what am I going to do this week? This week is prep week. Because if you don't plan and prepare, you are preparing and planning to fail. So I'm going to set myself up for success this week. I'm going to be planning out my meals. I'm going to be planning on how I'm going to drink a gallon of water a day. I'm going to be removing foods that are not in alignment with my health goals. And I'm also going to be reviewing my coaching notes with the plan. What I am committed to do, I'm committed to following the plan. I'm committed to resting 1 day a week. I'm committed to drinking a gallon of water every day. I'm committed to showing up and making myself and my health a priority. And I'm committed to changing my life. And lastly, I'm committed to showing up here each week and inviting you to come on this journey with me. Come on, get on board. Let's lose some pounds together. Have a great day.